Identity is not about your name, your family, or your nationality. It is about whom you are and what you experience. Yet, refugees sometimes struggle to come up with this resolution. For as you know, to be a refugee is not easy. And this, in my case, had been a source of suffering for 9 consecutive years. At that time, my only dream was to go back to Syria, feel connected to my homeland, and mainly hug my grandfather, for I couldn't cast away the idea of losing before saying goodbye. Now, let me make a proper introduction. My name is Khaled al-Bakri. I am a proud Makassed student. I am a Syrian refugee who was born in Syria, yet we had to move to Lebanon due to the breakout of the civil war and the disturbance of the political upheaval. Once we arrived, my dad held the position of a doorman, concierge, and from there, my story had started. During my elementary school, one of the most things that I regret yet suffered from at the same time was my feeling and behavior. When the teachers used to ask about our parents' occupation, you can say I was going through an identity crisis. Admitting that my father was only a concierge made me feel humiliated. I felt ashamed, belittled, and an outcast. At the same time, I felt betraying him, betraying my own dad. So when the teachers used to ask my friends about their dad's work, I used to take a permission to go to the toilet to avoid answering a question about a fact that I should have been proud of. This even escalated when I used to hear my classmates mentioning their dad's reputable positions. Luckily, this feeling of shame degraded as I grew older, since I started to perceive the world, my identity, and my dreams from a different perspective. My school, my classmates, and my teachers made me feel that a person's true self comes from within. This realization brought me to the fact that I had finally found my real path. The swap between being ashamed to proud was a milestone. It was what we call a rites of passage. Now, I am the head of activities department at the Makassed volunteering unit and a leader to our ABAT volunteers, not to mention that I am a leader in the Student Life Affairs Club and a high academic achiever. I am thankful for every moment I had to live, for each experience shaped the young man I am now. I am the ambition that my father has instilled in me. I am complex, and I like it that way. For now, I finally know at heart that it's not only about being an A student, it's also about will and commitment. That's why, in my path, there is no going back, no regret, and no hesitation. As I stand here, memories of you, Grandpa, flowed in my mind. I know deep down inside that you are proud of me. I will miss you dearly, but I take comfort in knowing that you are at peace. Thank you all for being part of my story. Thank you, Makassed Ali bin Abi Taleb, for being a piece of my heart. Special thanks to my best teacher, Maysa Will.